What is up, guys? It's Digger Jim here. Today is 9/8/21. 9/8/21. Wednesday, new comic book day. Also, at the end of this video, I will be showing my finds from this past weekend. I went out metal detecting with Colin, and we found some good stuff. But first, let's do the comics. First up, I bought the next issue of Suicide Squad, number 7. I thought that was a funny cover. I bought Black Manta, number 1. This is 1 of 6. The guy at the store said this goes into the new Aquaman story, so we'll see. I am currently, this is on my pull, this is Champions. This is the Killer App storyline, and it's okay. I got the new Kazar, however the hell you say it. I like it. It's coming up out of the ground like that. I'm going to read that. This I was waiting to get. Couldn't wait to get. Issue number 4. I am loving this story. If you guys aren't reading it, you're missing out. It's really good. Really good. This is Defenders, number 2. I'm going to give this a couple issues to see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. This was a pure cover buy because, I have that problem where I just want to, the cover just was amazing. Conan the Barbarian, number, I don't know, 300th issue spectacular. I'll read it, see how it goes, but I bought it for the cover. This is Barbarian number 2. I think the person at the my LCS said this is actually the second printing because Barbaric went out so quickly that nobody thought it was going to be that good. I read the first one. I thought it was fun. I thought it was hilarious. I loved it. So I'm gonna, I bought this one. This is one of these variant cover buy things that I don't know why I bought it. Dark Hawk number 1. I gotta stop doing that. But anyway, this is part of the Fear State Batman 112. This is more of Tynan's run. I told a friend of mine, I said, you know what, I'm just sick of the Joker. Batman's done like 8 million storylines with the Joker. Let's do something different. He's got a whole bunch of different people we could use. And they finally decided, yeah, we're going to use Scarecrow. And so I'm excited to see it. I think that he looks badass. Yeah. And it's, so we'll see. Oh, this is Suicide Squad, their first annual, I believe. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to have to read up on that and see. Continue with my Crush and Lobo. This is issue number 4, and they didn't have any more. This was the only book they had, so yeah, this is what I got. I'll read it. I think it's funny. Lobo's dissed her and put her in the jail. She's trying to figure out how she's going to get out. So yeah, that was my haul. It was my pull list is not that big, but I go in there and I'm like, let me see that. Let me read that. I'll pick this up. If I don't like it, I won't buy any more. Anyway, let's go into the finds. So Colin and I went out to the next county over to a place that we had hunted before. It is a really big property. I am a big believer in that it is never hunted out. That if you take your time when you're metal detecting and go slow over areas you might have swung very fast over, that you might find something. And I found quite a few things in an area that I'd been over a couple of times. So the first thing I found was this good luck token. And this was it says good luck on one side, and then on the other side it actually has the name Bill and Kathy. And this probably dates back to the early 50s. It's made of aluminum. It's not a precious metal, but you might have given that to your sweetheart, for whatever, if she was going to have a test or something like that. The next is just your standard wheat penny from 1944, which you can't see. I'm going to have to work on figuring out how to make this work. And a mercury dime I found from 1944 that is, 90% silver. So that's pretty cool. But the big find, or one of the big finds, was this beautiful flat button, which you never find them with the shank like that. A lot of times that shank is broken off. So that's just phenomenal that I have the shank. I mean, there's nothing on the outside. I mean, it was just be a button that popped off. But you guys got to understand, back in the 1800s, you know, it was all cotton. It was, and they probably weren't sewn on really well. Most of the time, these people would lose them and not even realize they were gone because they probably had multiple buttons and they didn't realize it until they got home. Um, yeah, that was underneath a root. That probably took me like 10 minutes to get out of the hole because it was insane. And the last one, which you're definitely not going to be able to see because I can barely make it out, it is a very worn large cent. And a large cent on the back would say, right here, it would say 1 cent. This is a matron head large cent. And they would have made those, I think, between 1816 to 1839. This one is really worn. I mean, when you touch it, it's almost smooth. Um, this signal was hard to pick up. It was extremely deep, but I managed to get a high squeak out of my machine, and I said, you know what, we're going to dig it. And it turned out to be a large cent. Actually, it is the first large cent that we found on that property. So those are my finds. These are my comics. I'm going to read them and see what I think about them, and I'll let you know. If you guys know of any good comics that I'm missing, leave it in the comments below. I'm always open to trying new stuff. I never read Independence ever until just in the last year and a half. And so they really turned me around. So if there's something I'm missing that you think I should read, let me know. As always, you guys keep digging, and I'll see you later.